Hi beautiful, welcome to my channel. This is the most improvised video of my YouTube channel's history because I just thought about it 10 minutes ago. I've been thinking about how to bring you guys all of the holiday sales I want to bring you, and I was thinking of doing like a dedicated ranking of Natasha Denona palettes, which I will do at some point. Okay, hold your horses, that will be coming, but I don't have time today. I have time to either put makeup on or just tell you the stuff with the bare face. So I thought, let me just do a full face of all of my favorite products that are currently having really huge Black Friday discounts. And so that is what we're going to do. We're going to talk about my favorite brands, the discounts that they're having, and why you should buy these products or try these products if you haven't already. I will have a list down below in the description box of all of my most favorite Black Friday sales that are going on right now, and check the list because I might put things there that I don't necessarily talk about in the video, because I don't know, maybe there is like a brand that I love that is on sale that has a blush, but I'm using a different blush in today's video. So for my full Black Friday discounts deal, check the description box for all of the details. Anyways, let's get started. As you can see, I am as bare as can be, and the reason is that I wanted to talk to you guys once again about the Rare Beauty eyebrow gel because I'm obsessed, clearly, but also because during the Sephora recommendations videos, I recommended that you guys get this kit right here, which was at Sephora for $23, and I got a couple of them with my Rouge discount, so I got them 20% off, and I thought that was an incredible deal because you basically got the mascara in there for $4 extra, since the eyebrow gel on its own it's $19. And you can check right now that on the Sephora website the eyebrow gel is still $19 on its own, but the kits, you guys, the kit is on sale for $16.10, which I believe it's even cheaper than I got it for at 20% off during the Sephora savings event sale. So needless to say, that is an incredible deal in my opinion, and you should absolutely grab it if you still haven't. The Rare Beauty eyebrow gel is my most favorite eyebrow gel I have ever tried. It is incredible. It holds my very stubborn brows in place, as you can see instantly. It lasts all day. It's tiny but mighty. One of these will last you like 6 months. And most importantly, you also have the mini size of the Rare Beauty mascara in there, which is an incredible deal because, like I said, you're getting the kit for $3 less than the gel is on its own. So highly recommend that you get your hands on that. And while we're on the subject of Rare Beauty, I believe that Rare Beauty is going to have a 20% off side-wide sale. It hasn't started the day I'm filming the video, but it might have started by the time I am posting it, since I plan to post this video on Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, you guys. I really hope that you have fun and eat well with your families today. I have friends coming to town that I am very excited to see. They come every year around Thanksgiving, and this year's no exception. They have a 3-year-old daughter, and I'm excited to see Evelyn play with her. Very excited for the holiday season for sure. Anyways, I am using my Benefit Precisely My Brow eyebrow pencil, which is a staple in my eyebrow routine. And guess what? I'm sure Benefit is having a Black Friday sale right now. Have I checked it out? I have not. So let me see what's going on there. Black Friday is here, 30% off side-wide on the Benefit website. So if you need to stock up on your favorite eyebrow products, definitely check out the Benefit website at 30% off. For moisturizer and eye cream, I'm going to be using Magic Cream, and the Charlotte Tilbury website is having a 25% off side-wide. So anything Charlotte Tilbury you can get with a 25% off coupon, which is good, but if I'm going to be honest with you, it is not as good as I wanted to get off a deal for Magic Cream. The deal I wanted already might have happened. I am hoping it'll come back, we'll see. But basically they had the smaller size Magic Cream, the 1.7 ounce jar, which is usually $60. They had 2 jars for $60, which is such a good deal because Magic Cream 50% off is incredible. You guys know Magic Cream is my favorite. I think it's worth it full price. With a 25% off discount, it is amazing, but 50% off, it is unheard of. That is a once a year type of deal, and I missed it. I did see it one day, but I don't know why I thought it would be there the next day as well. And the next day when I went to check to post about it, the deal was gone. So I was heartbroken about it. Not just that I couldn't get it myself, but also that I couldn't let you know know that it was happening. Anyways, if it comes back, which like I said, I am hoping it will, I will absolutely let you guys know. Also, her incredible face cleanser, which I absolutely love, was also 2 for the price of 1. I honestly cannot believe that I missed out. Another brand that's having a fantastic Black Friday sale is Fenty Beauty. This is the Fenty Beauty foundation in 185, and this Fenty Beauty soft lid foundation, it is an absolute favorite of mine. It wears like a dream all day long if you have dry skin like I do and you're looking for a fantastic foundation at a fantastic price. My camera moved, I'm sorry. There you go. I highly recommend that you check out the Fenty Beauty foundation. It has everything I love in a foundation. It has the glowy finish, the thin formula. It looks undetectable. It feels like nothing on the skin. It has a really good medium coverage. You can get it for 30% off right now. I mean, what is not to love? Honestly, highly recommend the Fenty Beauty foundation. I was thinking of which foundation to recommend for this video, and the first foundation that came to mind was of course the Natasha Denona foundation, because as we'll talk about later, the Natasha Denona website is 25% off side wide right now. However, I think I like the Fenty Beauty foundation better than the Natasha Denona foundation. I've been wearing my Natasha Denona foundation a lot lately, and it really bothers me that after a few hours my face looks as matte as it does. I think it's a fantastic foundation for combination oily and normal skin, but for dry skins like mine, the Natasha Denona foundation is lacking some moisture still. Not at first, but after a few hours for sure. So actually the Fenty Beauty foundation is the foundation that I wanted to recommend to you guys today, because you see how natural and glowy this is and how it covered all of my redness and everything. Well, this is going to look like this all the way till I take it off tonight. It does not get matte throughout the day, which is my issue with the Natasha Denona one, and I absolutely love that about it. And for some reason, this is a foundation that I kind of forget about. It's such a great formula. I love the way it looks, but I don't know, maybe just because Fenty's not one of those go-to brands for me, I forget about this foundation sometimes, and I shouldn't, because it is definitely up there with my favorites. Anyways, here's what the foundation looks like. Let's put on some color corrector. I was going to put on my Tarte Cosmetics color corrector, the creaseless corrector in peach, which I absolutely love, because I wanted to let you know that Tarte is having a 30% off of their website, and I love that color corrector. I, however, could not find it, and like I said, I'm kind of rushing this video because I have to film before Evelyn wakes up. Otherwise, all you'll be hearing on the back of the video is just her screaming. She's a very happy baby. Let's call it happy. And so I have been filming while she naps, and today I got a bit of a late start on it. Anyways, my Tarte color corrector is incredible, it's delicious, I love it, and I highly recommend it. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury color corrector, which is my other favorite. I don't really have favorite between those two. Those two I kind of reach for interchangeably. Clearly I need a new one from Charlotte, but I have been really trying to kill this one. Anyways, 30% off of the Tarte website. Check it out. The color corrector is fantastic. The creaseless line is fantastic because the concealer in that formula is also incredible. So if you want some Tarte for 30% off, definitely check it out. And the concealer we will talk about today is my Laura Mercier concealer, which has been my favorite for over a year now, and still no other concealer is better than this one in my eyes. I just love it. This is the Laura Mercier Flawless, Real Flawless Weightless Perfection Concealer. I use the shade 1 and 0. It is just such a good concealer, medium coverage, lightweight, sinks right in, disappears, does not crease. I do set it with a bit of translucent powder, but it honestly, even if I didn't set it, it barely creases. Now, I believe Laura Mercier is having either 25 or 30% off of their website. Let me check. 25% off side-wide, the Laura Mercier website. If you need to restock on your favorite Laura Mercier powder, this is your time. The Laura Mercier Under Eye Powder, this is your time. You guys know I'm obsessed with the Laura Mercier eyeliners. I'll put on one in a minute. Definitely the time to grab those is now. And of course, the Caviar eye sticks, the eyeshadow sticks from Laura Mercier with a 25% off discount is incredible. Now, I had a 15% discount code the Laura Mercier website. The code is PATTY15. I doubt it will stack, but it doesn't hurt to try, right? So check out the link down below which has the code on it, and that way you can see if miraculously the discounts will stack or not. And otherwise, just a 25% off on the Laura Mercier website is a really fantastic deal. Here's the concealer on. And in case anyone's wondering, I do have some favorite powders from Laura Mercier. If you're looking for a powder to set your whole face, I really love this one here. This is the Translucent Loose Setting Powder Tone Up. It's called Tone Up and it has a rose gold cap. This one, in my opinion, is better than her regular translucent powder. It's thinner, better for my dry skin. I absolutely love it. But I'm not going to use this one today because I am going to use the under eye powder from Laura Mercier in the shade Soft Pink. The Laura Mercier under eye powders were my saviors before powder started being dry skin friendly, because these have always been dry skin friendly. I'm going to apply it with a Refer number 19 brush. I have always loved to apply these with a brush. Of course, Refer is also having a side-wide sale, and my code does stack on the Refer website. So my code for Refer, PATTY15, and you get 15% off on top of their already incredible Black Friday sales, which are like 50% off of things. So definitely check out the Refer website. This is brush number 19 right here, and I am applying that pink under eye translucent powder from Laura Mercier, which I love. I was saying this powder has always been dry skin friendly for years now. Like when I first started working at Sephora, and that was now so long ago. Like nine years ago, I think. And this was the powder that I was using, except it was just in the universal translucent shade, but now they have different colors. So the one I'm putting on is the pink version, which gives you a bit more brightness, and I can always appreciate a pink translucent powder. So definitely check this out if you want something a little thicker but still dry skin friendly and a lot more product. The Tone Up powder from Laura Mercier, 10 out of 10. But mainly if you want to try the best concealer for dry skin ever, definitely check out the Laura Mercier Flawless Concealer, because I've been raving about it for long enough that you should be at least curious now. I promise you, it's so good. I'm checking out the Too Faced website now because of the product I'm about to mention, and they have kissing jellies, especially the holiday packaged ones, for very affordable. So you can get a kissing jelly from Too Faced, which is a gloss that I love, for $15, or two for $20, which is even better. Remember that $40 kit with the Too Faced blush and kissing jelly I told you guys about during the Sephora sale? Well, they have it on the Too Faced website for $28, which is cheaper than the blush on its own. That's a really fantastic deal. Anyways, I was checking the Too Faced website to see if they had a side-wide sale, and I wanted to recommend their bronzer, which I absolutely love. Right now, I did not see a side-wide sale, just those very nice deals that I just mentioned. So the contour stick I'm actually going to use is from Westman Atelier in the shade Biscuit specifically. I love, love, love this thing. And Westman Atelier, which you guys know is a very luxurious brand, is having a 20% off side-wide sale. My original shade Biscuit is that right there. I need to toss this. I don't know why I've kept it. I do have a new one that I'm going to use today. So here's what it actually looks like, and I am just going to draw Biscuit all over my forehead, my cheeks, and jawline. And I gotta say, Biscuit is one of those very natural looking contour colors. I'm even going to go on the sides of my nose right here. It's cool tone, but very, very natural all at the same time. It blends like a dream. It is very dry skin friendly, but also it works for all skin types. And so anyways, if you've been curious to try Westman Atelier, I love their contour products, I love their blushes, and I really love their lipsticks. So definitely check it out, especially with a 20% off Black Friday sale. They even have some bundles more heavily discounted. I'm seeing here for like 33 and 36% off. But my favorite products like this contour and the blushes and the lipsticks you can get with a 20% off discount. Anyways, I'm going to be blending this with one of my favorite brushes from BK Beauty, and BK Beauty is having a 35% off sale at the moment. This right here is my most favorite complexion brush from BK Beauty, and it's the 115. So if you don't have this one, I highly recommend it. This, in my opinion, is better than the BK Beauty 101, which is their best-selling one, because it is just a bit more dense and a bit smaller, so it fits on around my face a little better. and I find that it blends products even faster and more efficiently than the 101 does. No hate to the 101 because I actually really love that one as well, but I think that they really killed it with the number 115 because just a bit smaller, bit denser, very similar shape is so easy at going around your face and blending everything in an instant. And so here is how things are looking once that contour is blended. For eyeshadow, I think the best Black Friday sale right now is the Natasha. They're on a Black Friday sale because she's got palette bundles for 40% off, and then the individual eyeshadow palettes you can get with a 25% off discount. I did just check and it looks like the I Need a Nude palette, which is my favorite, is sold out at the moment, but my second favorite is still available. And if you're wondering what that is the I Need a Warm palette right here. It is natural, it is soft, it is sparkly, it is beautiful and extremely user-friendly. Plus you can use this palette for everything. It's got some deeper shades that you can smoke things up with very beautifully, or you can keep it light and airy. Perfect for the fall season, perfect for the holiday season, and a fantastic year-round palette. I'm going to do a very simple and easy eyeshadow look using my Refer brushes. This is the shade Mellow on a Refer 15 Max, and I'm just going to add that color as my crease shade all throughout. It's a shame that the I Need a Nude palette is sold out, but honestly it's so hard to keep up with the Black Friday sales because they didn't even start near Black Friday. They started like a week and a half ago. A lot of the brands did, and then more brands were starting as the days went by. So when do you film a video to like tell everyone everything that's exciting and on sale closer to Black Friday so that most brands already have their discounts out, and then we run into the problem like I just did that my favorite product is sold out and the Magic Cream discount went by in a flash, and that was that. And then there's the other thing of like on a day they'll have 25% off site wide, and then the next day they'll have 25% off site wide, and you get a gift. And then like how do you keep track of all that as well as far as letting you guys know everything that's going on with every single brand? I prefer when things are straightforward. Every day is the same. We start X day and finish Y day, and that is that. Anyways, I'm not here to complain. I am here to let you know about these Black Friday deals and what my favorite products are. So this right here is the I Need a Warm palette, and I switched shades. I am using the shade Vim, which is the shade right in the middle of the palette, to darken up my crease a bit and the outer third of the eyelid. So just back and forth we are blending, and of course Natasha Denona shadows blend and work like an absolute dream. As far as which Refer brushes you should get this time around, if you don't have any Refer brushes at all, I would recommend the set that has 10 brushes for $10 each. It's $100, and you get all of the eye brushes that you'll need from Refer. That is a fantastic deal. Besides that one, if you've already shopped for that one previous years and you're not new to Refer, you need to try the Shoto brushes. The Shoto brushes are incredible. They are easy to use. They blend and diffuse product like nobody's business, and they are extremely multifunctional. You can use them for little areas or you can use them for big areas, and they perform incredibly well in both places. Oh, the Shoto 05, which is their newest cheek brush. I'll use that one for my blush in a minute. It's so freaking good. It blends any blush or bronzer. You can use it for blush, bronzer, or powder. Anything you use it for, it blends it so easily because of that tapering effect that it has. By the way, I've moved on to a third shade. I'm now using shade Flash Over on the outermost corners of the eyes to intensify things further. This is a creamy matte shade, and it is blending like a dream. This, by the way, could be your Thanksgiving look right here if you already own this palette. I'm going to use the shade Phenomena, which is this multi-chrome shade right here, all throughout the eyelid. I'm applying it with my finger, and this is going to be like our base because I do want to add some sparkles over it. So that looks delicious right there. But this looks so fun all throughout the eyelid area. And then with my Shoto 00 brush and a little bit more of the shade Flash Over, I am going to mix it with the outer corner color. And I'm going to run Flash Over under my eyes once again because I was using the wrong brush earlier. This Shoto brush is much thinner and it gets anywhere very easily. Back to the eyelid, and I'm using the shade Fancy on a Refer number 2, and I am adding it to the innermost corners of the eye and over the other color a bit. Same thing here, inner corner, and then blending it in a bit. And it's okay if it's not mixing into this color right away because we're going to add more shades. I want to add, ooh, I have so many options. Okay, push. Let's go with push and add it right here in the middle of the two so that they blend easier into one another. And this one has some sparkles on it, which I love. Me some sparkle. So we're adding sparkle to the eyelid with it. And you know what? I want to add one more color. I want to add the shade Dynamism here because it's got some sparkles and it's like a sultry dark shimmer right here on the outer part of the eyelid, right before the matte shade right there. See how it adds a bit more texture, a bit more fun to this eye look. I love it. Simple, sparkly, perfect, no fallout. Now, I was telling you guys about my favorite eyeliners before, and it's the eyeliners from Laura Mercier. I think the shade Cocoa will match today, and the shade Cocoa is my favorite because it's almost like a reddish brown color, and it makes my eyes stand out like nobody's business. Really love this shade, and yes, it matches with this warm look so perfectly. These eyeliners from Laura Mercier, I recognize are expensive, but first of all, they'll last forever, and they are super creamy. You barely have to touch your waterline, and they work. You can also use them and smudge them on the top of your eyelid, and to get them with a 25% off is incredible. I use these on a daily basis. I highly recommend that you get Cocoa because if you have brown eyes or light eyes, this is going to make them stand out beautifully. And also, I really love the shade Espresso. It's a cooler tone brown shade, and it goes with so many different looks. So I use that one so much as well, and I absolutely love it. I feel like most luxury makeup brands don't do Black Friday sales. They're above it. However, YSL isn't, and YSL has one of my favorite products I've tried this year, and they are having a 30% off site-wide sale. They have one every Black Friday, and I love to talk about it because you don't get YSL 30% off ever unless it's Black Friday. Now, it includes not just their incredible lipsticks like the Candy Glaze lipsticks, which I absolutely love. It includes the blushes, which I'll talk about in a minute. Of course, any other makeup product like their foundations or concealers are included in this 30% off site-wide sale, and it includes YSL fragrances, which I don't know if you guys know this, I only talk about it every other video, but I love YSL Libre. It is one of my favorite scents, so I highly recommend that you get that one. Libre in all of its forms. They have the alcohol-free one, they have the intense, the Eau de Parfum, the Eau de Toilette, all of the Libres. I love them all. I love them so much, I don't even have them behind me to show you because they are all in my bedroom, okay? All of the different types of Libre. So, highly recommend that you check out the YSL fragrances for 30% off. That's also a really good deal because they have really good fragrances for guys, and so if you're planning on getting your brother, your father, your husband, your boyfriend a fragrance for Christmas, then get it 30% off from YSL. Anyways, this is the Refer Shadow 05 brush that I was telling you about earlier, and yes, it's sturdy, but it's sturdy with this exact same product I'm going to use right now, which is my YSL blushing number 23. Now, depending on which video you've watched of me, you might either think I love or hate the YSL blushes because I mostly don't like a lot of them, except for this one. YSL blush in number 23 is a must-have. It is a delicious blush. It goes with everything. It blurs your face. It is just beautiful and buildable and natural. It goes with cool tones. It goes with warm tones. It is my blush obsession at the moment. And not only does it have a fantastic formula that applies and wears like an absolute dream, but it also has beautiful, fancy, luxurious packaging, which adds points to it. I don't care what anyone says because I love the packaging of this blush. Now, all of the YSL blushes, of course, have this beautiful packaging, but they're not all good. In fact, I dislike a lot of them quite a bit. Anything that has a satin finish or some shimmer in there, do not get. This one here has a matte blurring effect to it because it has a matte finish, and it just looks super, super delicious and natural on the skin, and I absolutely love it. Especially 30% off. I'm going to curl my lashes with my Refer lash curler. By the way, if you don't know how to pick which lash curler is better for you, they have two sizes. They have 18R and 20R. 18R is for people with rounder eyes, and 20R is for flatter eyelids. I honestly have used them both, and I grab for whichever one is nearer at the time I'm doing my makeup. For example, this is 20R, and it's going to work fine. It usually works fine for me. But my favorite one, and the one that I should use all the time because it is better for my eye shape would be 18R because my eyes are rounder. Anyways, let me put on some mascara, and I'm going to be using my Charlotte Tilbury Exaggerize mascara, which you can get 25% off from the Charlotte Tilbury website, and I'll be right back. Mascara is on. Here's my mascara on. I love that mascara. It is fabulous, and all I have left to do is my lips. By the way, they had a 50% off deal on the Charlotte Tilbury website for the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. That might still be available if you're interested. This has been my favorite setting spray since it came out. Nothing tops it. Highly recommended, even if you just get it with a 25% off discount site-wide. Now for lip liner, I really wanted to use the Anastasia lip liners because they are my favorite, so I'm going to do that, and they are having really good discounts on their website. Lip liners included in bundles but not on their own, and they're not yet having a site-wide sale. Maybe it'll start tomorrow or Friday, so I'll put on the lip liner anyways and talk about it. And if you're interested in anything Anastasia, check out their website. This is one of their new ones in the shade Cinnamon, and I love it. It is dark, it is brown, it has a bit of like warmth in it, and I'm going to apply it with something that'll turn it into a lipstick. You'll see. So here is Cinnamon, and I am going to turn it into a lipstick by applying my favorite, the YSL Candy Glaze lipstick in shade 02, which is clear, over it. And this turns anything you want into a lipstick. I'm going to prove it to you. This is my favorite lip product in the world right here. So I'm going to put it right over the center, and we are going to blend that lipstick in with this lip product over by mixing it with the YSL Candy Glaze. And take a look right here, it is like magic. Not only is the lip liner beautifully blended and faded in, and I have a really good amount of it all throughout the lip, but also the juiciness. And you can do that with any lip liner you own. And this product right here in the 02 shade, which is their clear shade, I just wipe it off after I'm done so that it doesn't stay dirty like that. And this is the finished magic. There are so many other lip products I could talk about that I really love, but definitely check out the YSL Candy Glaze Lip Sale for 30% off. Besides that, the Laura Mercier lipsticks are fantastic, and you could get them with a discount as well. As I said, if there's anything else I did not mention, I'm going to leave you a list of all of my favorite brands that are on sale down below in the description box, so definitely check it out if you're interested. And this is my finished look today. If you guys liked today's video, don't forget to please give it a thumbs up. Before you leave, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love you all so much. Have a happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!